Hello guys, welcome back to the Media Nights. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And we're going to continue Daredevil Born Again today. The finale dropped, the episode titled Straight to Hell. After last week's episode, I am actually very, very excited. I mean, I feel like the quality was definitely higher than what we've seen in the rest of the season. The stylizing, the cinematography, some of the action. And even though it was a slower episode per se, I liked how they're building up to this big finale. I don't know what the hell is going to be going down here, but Bullseye's out. He's escaped, and we know that he's a wild card. I am thrilled.
Yeah, I mean, that ending when Matt just launched himself in front of Fisk, essentially, was
Saving his life.
Saving his life, yeah. But which is funny because they kind of ended up foreshadowing that with Bullseye when they were talking about, what a good man, what a decent man would do. Matt definitely took that to heart. So now I'm really curious what the fallout of this is going to be because, Fisk was having the time of his life with Vanessa. He was essentially taunting Matt, by like speaking at a lower volume. And like he just knew that Matt would hear him. Like those little things, it just made it so juicy because like you said, it is a slower episode, but there was so much going on. The drama was just so good in it. Honestly, it really just raised my expectations so much higher just because of how good that episode was. You could really tell the difference here. So I can't wait for this finale. Like, I feel like shit's going to go crazy.
Oh yeah, it has to. We're at that point. I'm expecting a crazy cliffhanger, like I've been mentioning the entire season. And yeah, I'm super excited for this. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you guys want to catch the full-length reaction alongside us with your own copy, that's going to be available on our Patreon. Let's get into this. Oh, the Bullseye. I love how we have those blue hues anytime he's doing his thing. It's like the perfect opposite of Matt's red.
Right. Such a great way to convey like that unhingedness that he has, right?
Oh. 1 year ago. We're going back?
Release Fisk. He knows about this.
I haven't seen my husband in a while.
Yeah.
I had you released because I need a favor.
There it is. Yep. Take someone out.
A thief called Benjamin Cafaro and his lawyer, Foggy Nelson.
There it is. Hearing this out loud just hurts.
The case he's involved with would shine unwanted light in some of my business practices.
That's why.
It has to be soon. I'm offering you a chance to get your mind back. This is no way to live.
Oh my God.
With that cocktail.
Wow. He's out of it.
But
he doesn't seem like he wants to do it though.
No, he needs treatment. That's what he needs.
Your history with my husband isn't part of this.
He's always part of this.
And he always will be.
It's a simple offer.
Wow. Get to see how persuasive she is.
So warm and nurturing.
Oh boy. This is the moment that started it all. The ripple effect. Damn.
A tiny snowball that turns everything into an avalanche.
You're free.
Just like that.
Well, free, right? As free as you can be. Wow. Dude, imagine. He's so lethal with that too. Ugh. Oh, it hit him in the arm.
Yeah. It's uncomfortably close to the heart.
Yeah.
You know what I find interesting? That whenever we've seen her do like the business practices, she's wearing fully white, like Fisk. I just think that's a very interesting choice.
It's a visual parallel.
Yeah.
It's there to remind you how close she is to Fisk.
Right.
She is pretty much the Kingpin in that moment.
Yeah. Can't believe he did that. Oh, dude, she still has blood on herself.
Karen?
Karen? Oh, no.
Oh, no, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, that's really bad. Oh, no.
Heather. You okay?
Oh, this is not good.
Fisk.
You saved his life?
I heard someone scream gun. I just reacted.
Just reacted.
Right.
Vanessa Fisk ordered the hit on Foggy. Listen, the case Foggy was working on, can you get me access to it from here?
Hey, listen, you're on a ton of
I
medication.
know how this sounds.
I really don't think you do. I don't think you do.
He's ready to get back to work.
I'm so angry they don't believe him, man.
Vanessa, I know.
He knows about the deal?
He knows.
She's been hiding it from him all this time.
Right.
He was saying that he was celebrating an early win, but I think it was just...
I think he was sitting on something the Fisks didn't want
You do
exposed.
realize they were the ones getting shot at.
Hey, I know it was them. I just don't know why. Do you remember anything else from that night?
Yeah, give him
Just
anything.
Anything, any kind of clue.
He was going to be filing a motion to dismiss.
I need to see it.
Well, you can't because it wasn't filed.
Then I need to get out of here and find it.
Hey, just...
Heather feels like he's completely lost it.
Yeah.
Now that I'm mayor, we can move billions.
Great.
Sheesh. Make that money.
I ran to save the city, but opportunities
selfless.
present themselves.
There he is. Back to being his good old self.
Yep.
You gotta take that opportunity.
However much you think you know Fisk, you don't. It's really dangerous. I'm sorry you don't believe me, but I'm telling you the truth.
There has to be a part of you that believes him. Like,
Better I come back once you've had some rest.
Imagine he's like, goodbye, Karen. Oh, shit.
I mean, sorry, Heather.
They're gonna go out there and hunt down not only Poindexter, but all vigilantes. There'll be no body cams, no due process.
Gosh, the
There
commentary.
he is. My God.
I mean, next you'll be condoning the use of lethal
Condoning,
force.
absolutely not. Encouraging, Gallo! Encouraging!
He's off his rocker.
To seal the city, you need a large-scale, real and present threat to public safety.
Sealing the city, huh?
Your concerns are noted.
He
Oh,
does
they're
not care.
noted. That's so nice.
See how
Jesus.
afraid
Buck, one moment, please.
the head of the police department is.
Yeah.
He's like, what the hell is this guy talking about?
Well, the mask is slipping off, right?
Murdock's condition.
Stable, recovering in Metro General. Murdock saving you does complicate the optics of things.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Quite the opposite. Imagine if our fearless lawyer from Hell's Kitchen
Mm-hmm.
were to succumb to his wounds.
Oh, just imagine.
In this case,
Jesus.
a dead hero is better than a live vigilante.
Okay, loud and clear.
Yeah. Damn. That really did not change his mind. I mean, I didn't really expect it to, but like,
I'm really, really glad that you're going to be okay. But we're going to have a serious conversation on the other side of this, all right?
Whatever paperwork Foggy left behind, that's the key to getting these
Yeah.
guys the legal way, right?
right. This is so upsetting.
Not knowing where Bullseye is kind of nerve-wracking too.
Very.
Could be anywhere.
Said earlier about threats and public safety.
So glad, sir.
The composition of the shot is just genius, man.
In business, there's always a tipping point in a negotiation. We are in that place with this city.
Mm-hmm.
It just needs a little push.
Just a little motivation, huh?
What is he plotting?
You're a very perceptive woman. I imagine that you know who in my staff is loyal and who is not.
A purge?
Oh my God.
I've gotten ear to the ground here.
Send everyone who's not completely on board home.
Just like that.
Gonna throw everybody under the bus.
On your way out, can you send in our friend from Con Ed?
A friend from Con Ed? Dude, what is he doing?
They're gonna shut off the electricity to the entire city? What the hell are you guys planning with Con Ed?
Yeah, she's so perturbed.
He's making the moves, man. Again, he's moving faster than Matt can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. He's in the hospital already.
Dude. Yeah. They're wasting no time, man.
We need to talk.
Yeah, you think?
Okay.
I mean, you see what's happening. I know you do.
Don't do it here. Go somewhere private.
Sounds like
Yeah.
you've got ears in the walls.
There are still sane people in the building.
Yeah,
Right, which he's trying to get rid of.
trying to do the right thing. Yeah, they gotta team up from the inside is the only way they can make a difference at this
Absolutely.
point.
You gotta in that position, you have to play it smart, keep your head down.
It's either that or you're dead.
Right.
It's insane that he can recognize footsteps, dude.
That's amazing.
This is still the mayor's office, not the Kingpin's, and he is still subject to the law. And I'm hoping for your support.
You're gonna need allies.
Tomorrow, I leave for Albany first thing.
There's no way I can go with you. But if you need me to put in a word, you got it.
Appreciate that, Sheila.
Guys, you have to be so careful.
You watch your back.
Always. You too.
One of these two is dying.
Yeah.
I hope not, but Kingpin is everywhere. Oh, the switch to the city, that's why.
Whoa.
Yeah. He just, oh my God, it's a whole blackout. so he can do his dirty work.
Bro.
That way they can say, yeah, CCTV wasn't recording. There's no footage, no body cam. Nobody knows what the hell happened. You're too slow, buddy.
I'm just like sneaking out.
You're a little too late.
Suck on that, bitch.
That is so scary.
That was such a boss move, though. Just casually slipping past him.
Well, lucky for Matt, he doesn't need the light to see. So he's going to be just fine. Ouch. He's still bleeding.
You're pretty much the last person I expected to find here.
Ooh.
You know, your power goes out. You got nothing to make a goddamn pot of coffee in this house. Is that a new costume? What do they call you now? Nightgown man?
Nightgown man.
Shave and a haircut? That all for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it to look pretty.
I got a phone call, changed my mind.
Care to be more specific?
No, I do not.
Oh, come on.
So I was gonna get you out of here alive. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Outside of the house was a van full of shit bags. You clocked that?
Yep.
He's in extraction.
With these fanboys. I'm chopping them up. You understand me?
Oh, I cannot wait to see
I want that kind of help, Frank. Yeah, well, that's the kind of help you got.
You either take it or leave it, buddy. The Punisher is going to punish.
Oh, I'm so hyped.
How would you take a bullet for that, asshole?
Yeah. Excellent question. All of our problems could have been solved by now.
There they are. I'm wondering what you said about this guy is going to come true. They keep putting all the focus on him.
Oh,
turn.
Sweet.
I mean, those are not paint guns, you know?
No.
Paintball guns. So Punisher's going to have to do something about that.
All right, they're on the move.
The way they're using the aspect ratio is so smart.
I'm trying to be all quiet. Dude.
Oh, the disrespect.
Yeah.
The way I would tear that off his chest right now.
How dare you? Oh, I cannot wait for this moment. I've been waiting for this moment all season.
I know.
Punisher to kick these guys' asses.
Oh my God. Even with that injury? There he is.
Oh my God.
There's the OG. You have him to answer to. Oh.
Yeah, stop playing dress up. You're no Punisher. Yikes. Oh!
Nope. He does not stop.
Oh my God, he's going at it.
Oh shit!
Oh my God, yeah. Non-lethal versus lethal. Brutal.
Vicious, man. The only way to do it.
Yes. Yes.
God damn, that tackle.
Oh yeah, he's been waiting for this, ready to unleash.
Yeah, you have to.
Oh, you're done.
There it is. Yep.
Damn. Oh. Well, we didn't have to see that to know exactly what that was.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It's so
Too
awesome.
slow.
Oh my God, dude. The camera work. Got him pinned. Yeah, time to ask the questions.
Frank Castle's here. That yours?
Start talking.
Hector, you're a good man. Do what you gotta do. I still am on. I can die easy.
Imagine the rage. Like you took a good person. Yeah.
Yeah. Must be so hard not to give in to that, right?
Yeah, don't.
That's so unfair.
You see him struggling.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Do it, Red.
Wow.
Come on, he's right. Not worth it. Not worth it.
It's like the devil in his ear.
Yeah.
It's like, do it, do it.
No, Frank, no. Please don't.
It's not what he wants.
Piece of shit, too? So what you do now, hero?
He's not worth it, Frank.
No, worth it. How about him? He worth it?
Oh my God.
Yourself, can you? Goddamn hands off of me! Goddamn life.
Oh, here we go.
Jesus, guys.
Boy, shut up! Grenade.
What? Oh,
Grenade? Oh.
God. Holy crap.
Gosh. Oh, wow. Well, there goes his place.
I would love for Heather to explain this away. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Secondary explosion? What the hell?
They want him mad dead, but it's crazy to see the lengths.
Yeah. You're an asshole, Frank. Oh, what now?
Who is this?
Oh, wait, is that?
Is that Karen? Oh, we got her back.
Thank God. Only took you about an entire freaking season. This is gonna be awkward.
Get in.
Is she the one that made the call?
Shotgun.
I'm loving these two together, man.
Yeah.
The banter, it's perfect.
But also watching them fight is so satisfying. Like you want them to stop, but also like, nah, keep going. It's juicy.
How's it look?
You've been prettier.
So, call Frank, huh?
I heard Poindexter escaped.
She figured.
Couldn't call me.
Wow.
Definitely wouldn't have liked that.
That's actually true.
Yeah, she knows him well enough.
Yeah.
You okay over there?
Never been better.
Come on. Let me take a look.
Yeah.
Just chewing on the pill.
This world a good cup of coffee can't fix. You want a cup?
No, thank you.
I really enjoy their chemistry.
How about you, Red? You want some coffee?
Somebody join him for a cup of coffee.
Got any oat milk?
There you go.
He went after Matt Murdock, not Daredevil. It's bold even for Fisk.
Turns out it was a hit on Foggy.
Shit.
Vanessa Fisk hired Poindexter to take him out.
No, the files have been in storage as far as I know.
You be my eyes?
Yes, get her involved. There we go. Finally getting the crew back together.
Got shit to do.
Oh, come on.
Realize Fisk will be coming for you too.
If he does, I put a bullet in his fat head. How about that?
I believe that.
Inspector Gadget bullshit? It's not for me. You guys can show yourselves out.
Damn. He is tough.
I'm not buying it. I don't believe you don't care.
Yeah, she's seen the good in him.
She always did.
You asked me for a favor. I did it.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
And that's how we know. You
Yeah.
do care.
He does.
Deep down.
He cares about her.
Mm-hmm.
Because you always saw past this
Stay
facade,
safe.
right? He says it after they leave, of course.
To look over Mayor Fisk's Safer Street initiative?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
And it's insane. This makes stop and frisk look like daycare.
Jesus.
Like you, Miss Speaker, he was so impressed with, what was it again?
540,000 euros.
Holy shit. Damn, lady.
That's smart money. We should, sit down and share tips sometime.
Dude, the way they move.
Very interested in all the council's accomplishments.
Damn.
I'd like to set meetings with each and every one of you when the crisis has passed.
All of them have secrets? What the hell?
The mayor will be addressing the city in a couple of hours. He hopes that Safer Streets has your full support. If not, let us know.
I'm actually loving his performance, dude.
Me too.
How he's been going up the ranks.
Seeing him come into his own,
Yeah.
right? Like the way he walks and stands. Like he's so slimy and annoying, but like I really appreciate the performance.
How he uses leverage.
Mm-hmm. So
He's
casually,
smart. He's
too.
a smart guy.
Jesus, what a
The
shit
city
show.
is becoming living hell.
Show me your hands!
Oh!
What the hell?
Jesus, Bert, he's just a kid. No, that's a mass vigilante.
Oh my God,
These
dude.
pieces of shit.
They're monsters.
So, you talked to Frank a lot?
What's it to you?
Sometimes.
Curious?
Sound like you're jealous.
Does.
Back at his place, I heard your heartbeats.
God, that is really not fair.
No, it's so invasive.
You heard his too?
Oh, yeah.
And?
Just adrenaline, I'm sure.
Sure. That's what they call it now.
Right.
Never
Adrenaline.
mind when I saw you.
Yeah.
And nothing happened, huh?
Adrenaline, I'm sure.
Karen's got one hell of a decision to make.
Oh, wow. I packed this one.
Oh.
Oh, I remember that.
Avocados.
Avocado.
And he said avocados.
Right?
Of course.
Oh.
How stupid it somehow became avocados law.
Oh, man, I missed them.
I missed
All
them
three of
so
them
much.
together. Foggy really was the glue, huh?
He really was.
I'm glad you're back.
Grief puts you in a really weird position.
Due to the unique nature of the Red Hook port location, no crime was committed in the state of New York or even the United States of America. Therefore, the court has no jurisdiction to prosecute.
What?
Wait, there's a photocopy.
Huh?
That doesn't make any sense.
Charter 1855. Holy crap, it's a free port.
Exempt from the jurisdiction of the city.
Yeah, everything.
Oh,
Vanessa has used the port to store art for years.
that's why he's been working on Red Hook.
Doing it without customs, without taxation, without fear of seizures.
She could launder money legally.
Yeah, precisely.
Exactly.
Oh, he had no idea what he stumbled into. He just thought it was a truck robbery.
It was so much more than that.
This is about the Fisks building their own city-state.
Exactly.
Let's go see what they're hiding.
He just unraveled
Dude.
something massive. Poor
Right.
Foggy, man. Oh, man.
Oh, dude, that is what's so upsetting. It's not like he was looking for trouble.
No, yeah.
He was just doing his job.
Fall back to Red Hook. Let's go hunting. Copy that.
Come on, Frank.
Come on, Frank.
Hey, taking the shoddy for a spin. Oh, yeah.
Oh, paint the walls red, man.
Yeah.
It looks so intimidating just coming out of the dark.
That's the last thing you see.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, oh shit, exactly.
Hey, guys. What's up?
Whoa! You never just touch the neck, dude. Come on. Rookie move.
Stay calm. We just want to talk.
Oh!
There's no talking with Frank.
They said non-lethals. Ow. Whoa! They don't want nothing to do. He
Dude,
doesn't want anything to do with you guys.
Why did they say non-lethals? That's... Ugh.
Get him.
Damn!
He's gonna take every single one of them.
Ow.
Shit.
Whoa.
Damn.
Oh, dude.
That hurts. That's a lot of pain.
Goddamn cowards. Come on.
Ah. Oh, I just want to beat him up.
Shit. Yeah.
They want to make this last.
Not Kingpin's, and he is still subject to the law. And I'm hoping for your...
I told you to go somewhere private. How?
This is so bad. There's nowhere you can go.
Well, there's no way I can go with you.
Oh, no way. She gave him up?
Oh.
Appreciate that, Sheila.
Why?
Because of that conversation she had with Fisk, she actually meant it. She was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to be throwing people under the bus now.
Just take me home, Mario.
Feel bad for this guy. You're not going home, buddy.
Wait, Luke? I haven't seen you in a long time. Not since you were a rookie, huh?
Long time ago.
It's fresh ink, huh?
Jesus.
Yeah, he knows what that means, dude. Imagine the feeling knowing what's about to happen. All the thoughts rushing through your mind. Like, how the hell do I get out of this one? Can you?
At this point, no, I don't think so.
My God. They're going to be like, we're fans of yours.
Yeah, great.
It's an honor to meet you, Castle.
Bet it is. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of guys because of you today.
Aw.
I'm hoping that this is worth it.
Trying to change his mind?
Listen, Frank, everything that you do, you know, you can do that with us, and you don't gotta run anymore.
Not even the same, dude.
Idolize you, man. We all do.
We're getting the scene. Please tell me we are. From the comics.
You know, you'll never get away with this. I'm still the goddamn commissioner.
Oh.
It's made its choice. We're just honoring it.
Oh, you're out of your goddamn mind.
Yeah.
Can we blame the commissioner? I mean, after all, he's just a cog in a broken machine.
The way he's turning everybody against him.
Yeah.
Insane.
You admire me, huh? Hey, you're fucking mine, you know that? You're a bunch of clowns, you know that?
Yes, you are.
Admire me. Think you know my pain?
They don't know shit.
Think you know my loss?
Yeah, they have no idea why he does what he does.
Right. They're not even close to being on the same page.
You never stop being Kingpin.
No.
You can't.
He did his best.
What do you know about me? How I see the world? You know how I see the world?
Oh! Oh, is he gonna take him out right
Jesus.
there?
Yeah, just right in front of them.
Bunch of clowns. I ain't gonna serve with you. I won't piss on you if you were on fire. You got that.
Oh. Yeah.
What about you? You sorry?
Cowards, all of you.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Oh, God.
Oh,
God.
oh my goodness.
We will keep this city safe.
Oh my God. What the hell?
Execution.
There really are a bunch of clowns. Take him off the chair, unstrap his hands, but no.
He's a badass.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm still here. You're not knocking me out.
We will not let anyone.
Holy shit.
He's that strong? Oh my God. What? This is worse than the car door.
Holy shit, the car door is nothing compared to this.
What the hell?
Any questions?
With his bare hands.
Jesus.
Like, what?
Mm.
It's a terrible death.
Oh,
Come on,
no.
Red.
Not a moment too soon, Red.
Shit. It's crawling with task force.
It's a stealth mission.
It'll be Josie's all over again. You go in there, or you will die, or you will kill. Now you're hurt. You will not survive. Is that what you want?
I mean, you're here. What do you expect him to do?
Yeah, he was going to do it.
What are we going to do? Call the cops?
You have to be smart. I am right there with you, okay? I feel lost.
Can hear everybody suffering in the city.
Do you remember I once asked you what it was like living in the darkness? Do you remember what you said?
It's not dark.
Hmm.
It's like 1,000 suns.
Yeah, he sees a world on fire.
Well, he's got to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But we can beat him.
We're gonna take this city back, Garrett.
That's a promise.
We need an army.
We need an army. Oh, boy.
Uh-huh. What kind of army?
Electricity's back up. Yeah, the CCTV was offline. These guys are so dirty.
You know, I'm going to change this city. I'm gonna turn it into a place that we're proud to live in. But I need help. I would like for you to be my administration's commissioner of mental health.
And she's going to go right for it.
Oh, yeah, she is.
You have to listen to Matt, please.
No, she's not going to do it. She's going to go work with this guy.
It would be my honor. Mayor Fisk.
Yeah, I cannot believe it.
Right.
I love that chessboard. That's literally what he's doing. Collecting the pieces, putting them in place for his checkmate.
10 seconds.
Mike is hot.
The only thing you can do here is use the element of surprise and catch him off guard.
As you may know, there was an attempt on my life by a vigilante last night. And in the act of sabotage, our city's power grid was disrupted.
Right.
While facing rampant lawlessness, Commissioner Gallo.
He's no longer with us.
That's on you.
I will not allow you to live in fear, though. I am enacting my Safer Streets initiative.
There it is.
All vigilante activity is illegal
All of it.
And it will be dealt with accordingly.
They're going to need to fight back,
Is
man.
at 8 p.m.
8 p.m. curfew?
Curfew?
In New York?
And in the immediate future, New York City is under martial law.
What?
With the rule of law restored, we can go back to our pursuit of life and liberty.
This is the way he does it.
Never forget, I love New York.
Sure you do, buddy. Don't you dare. Thank God.
Okay.
Thank God.
You know, when I was a kid, I thought God had taken my sight. Came to believe that in exchange, given me a special destiny.
He gave you a gift. Yeah.
Like a mask and a purpose could save my life.
Didn't it?
My mistake was thinking I was immune to the darkness.
Hmm.
Well, we all carry some of it in us, right?
I let the dark power me. I threw Poindexter off that rooftop. Karen, I wanted to kill him.
I mean, understandably so.
Yeah.
Ever since Foggy died, I didn't know who I was anymore.
I mean, he was a huge part of his life.
Foggy believed in you. That's wrath. That's mercy.
Yeah, it's all of it together.
That's the dark and the light. He knew all of it. All of it. He knew you.
Yeah, you got to embrace it all.
Yeah.
I do too.
It's who you are.
Oh, dude, what a song choice.
I love how his motivations are becoming stronger and stronger as the season progressed to be Daredevil.
The thing is, he really needs to accept both parts of himself. Like Foggy did, but he has to.
Whoa, 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 what? Is this
What's going on
the...
here? What is this?
It's the bar.
Josie's.
Oh.
Say what?
Cool.
See my city,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
but I can feel it.
That's going to be the people working with him. He needs the extra help, man.
Damn, even the swordsman?
Corrupt.
Jesus Christ, Fisk.
He Atomed everybody. It was a foreshadow. It was foreshadowing. Wow.
Y'all are lucky he has the chains on.
Terrible, man.
Dude, he does not deserve that fate. I'm so fucking mad.
You're going to have to go save him, man. Save the Punisher. What an insane way to end the season.
He's so happy.
I mean,
God damn him.
It's victory for him. Yeah, he won first round.
All right,
But this
BB.
is our city, not his.
What's the move, guys?
Can take it back. Together. The weak.
Oh, there she is. Imagine the anger she must feel right now.
Stay put.
All of us.
Yeah, I need her to wake up.
Ooh, where are you going to land in all of this?
Right. Where does he fit in now?
Rebuild. Because we are the city without fear.
Haha, the city without fear. Wow.
Oh, dude, look at that.
Dude, cinematography's on point.
Stunning.
My God. The red.
The red light flashing. Oh, he's gonna screw you guys up.
Oh, man. That's a great setup for part 2.
Yeah.
I have to say, that is so compelling. Man, the city without fear versus whatever the hell Fisk is trying to do here.
How's it going? What do they call you?
Anthony?
Anthony.
Anthony. Hi there.
Anthony Petruccio.
There you go. It's a good name. It's strong. Where are you from?
There he goes.
Jersey. I thought so.
You too, yeah?
That's right.
He's so charismatic.
I know.
Just luring him in.
Because the thing is, they are fans
know
of
a little
him.
about me, Anthony.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, right? Yeah, I appreciate you. You give me a minute like this. It's an honor to meet you.
Yeah, do it.
Please go shake his hand.
Do it.
Come on.
Thank you, Anthony.
Oh, it's over. My arm.
Oh,
Thank you, Anthony.
This is why. I was hoping I wouldn't even do that.
Man. Yeah. Punisher's like, screw it, man. I don't need anybody else. I can save myself.
He's no damsel. Dude. He does not need anyone saving him.
Wow.
I knew it though. I was like, you just gotta lure him in. I was like, please break his hand.
Anthony.
Please. Anthony.
From Jersey? Okay.
Oh my God, no way. We have so much in common.
Oh man. Well, that was the season finale for Daredevil Born Again season 1. Man, I love that we got Frank back, we got Karen back. It started to feel like Daredevil again, which I think it's also in a way kind of intentional, which how we've been missing it, right? We've been feeling the same way that Matt has felt. It's felt like he wasn't himself.
Right.
The show felt like it wasn't itself either. It felt different in a way. And I like how now by the end, it all starts to feel familiar again, hopeful again. We get Frank back, we got Karen, we got the city, and they're all going to fight back. And I'm so excited to see the big fight because Fisk at this point, you see the amount of power this man has. I mean, he's got everybody wrapped around his fingers and all the steps that he placed in motion little by little, all that plan, it's starting to become a reality. And it's so damn scary to see the amount of influence. Like this guy's going to take all of that vigilante activity, right out of the streets, nobody to say no to him. He's got full power. Who the hell is going to stand up against him? And I like that, Punisher seems like he's going to be on board to help Matt, but they're going to need more help than that. I am wondering, you're going to need to bring in more street level heroes. I'm hoping we get some more. If you catch my drift, we got a couple out there that, I don't think Spider-Man,
No, there's no way.
I wish. He's like probably the top ranking street level, right? He's number 1.
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting him.
No,
and
there's
they
no
also
way,
they
but-
also said that he can't be in shows, so it's a whole legal thing. It's unfortunate, but
A girl can hope.
Speaking of girls, I would love to see Jessica Jones come back.
Oh,
Luke Cage,
dude,
shit,
we
bring the
have-
Defenders back together, man. Like at this point,
do them some justice.
this is the time. But obviously, I want them to focus on Daredevil's story
Right.
first and foremost. But I think if things escalate to that point, it would only make sense. It's all taking place in New York.
Right.
It's escalating to the point that, there's no vigilante activity. There's a curfew now at 8 p.m.
in New York.
And they're taking
Good
out,
luck.
and they're taking out innocent people. Like we saw that kid. He wasn't innocent. He was trying to loot or something.
Yeah, he was trying to loot.
But
Come on. That's not a
that's
freaking
not a
death sentence.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should not deserve that. And you could see just how brutal they are with the way that they imposed their justice, which is obviously not that. The way that he just placed a mask on top of that kid's face, it pissed me off.
Yeah. This episode did a really good job with that, though. It just lit that fire in your gut, pissing you off. Like, there were so many moments where I was just so enraged, but it's like, there is such a genius to what Fisk is doing, Like, he really thought out of the box on this one. He's like, you know what? Actually, why don't I become mayor and really just change this whole freaking city up and make it, create it in my image? Essentially, right? And there is just something that is very fascinating about that because as much of a violent and impulsive man he is, he's also very calculating. He plans his shit out, and he really did. He played the long game on this one, and it's so frustrating. It just pissed me off so much just seeing how he manipulated the city, right? Giving them promises, playing into the fear of the people, right? And just twisting it and turning it into something completely different, like unrecognizable. This is not how you do it, And the fact that his own prejudices and his own hatred fed so much into this whole anti-vigilante thing, like, goddamn, this is how it snowballs, dude. And the great thing about this episode is that I love what you said, that the whole show, nobody really felt like who they were, right?
Yeah.
Matt wasn't really feeling like himself. The show didn't really feel like itself. And it really was intentional. And now in this episode with that ending, it's a really messed up situation that they're in. Don't get me wrong, but you actually feel a sense of hope and determination now. Now, oh, shit's about to change. This is it.
It's not just about Matt now.
No.
It's not just about his own, personal stakes. This is about the entire city succumbing to Kingpin's wish. And all of the people that have been doing right by the city, people that have actually stood up for what the city is. And yeah, I'm just like, this is the beginning. You know what I mean? They've already locked up numerous amount of people. So where does this end? Does it end with half of the city behind bars? So I have a feeling that even though Fisk has a lot of support, I feel like as time progresses and more people become his enemies, eventually most of the city is going to be against him.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
We got to take him out. And it's interesting that it seems like Daredevil is slowly going to start coming out of the shadows. He's not going to be afraid to be who he is, unapologetically so. And I think that message is going to light a spark that's going to lead it to a fire of rebellion. And I love it. I love that he's going to be leading the rebellion. He's already got his group of people. They have to be extremely careful.
Right.
Like super careful, but at least he's got people that can work on his behalf and figure out how we take him down.
Yeah.
They've already got a great lead that Foggy left behind. That could be a way to really hurt him, make him lose momentum. But then, he's going to use force. He plays dirty.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, I'd be surprised if he doesn't try to expose Matt. I'll be very surprised if that doesn't happen. I feel like at least an attempt. They have to write that in, because I feel like at some point when he starts to see that he's losing the cards, he's going to be like, okay, well, this is the ace of my sleeve. I have to use this. I know who Daredevil is. We expose him. He can never go back to being a normal person. I can take away his life.
Well, that's a huge decision to make when it comes to the writing.
Well,
right? Because like once you do that, there is no turning back.
Absolutely. Not unless you have Doctor Strange
I mean,
in your story.
That is
but
true. You just gotta,
that is a massive thing. And I really hope that they can take it there without having to do it, but at least give us that tension.
Right.
Because I think it's the obvious thing. I'll be very surprised if Kingpin doesn't do it. I really thought he was about to do it in the previous episode.
So
they got very close, and he was toying around with the idea because he knows what he's got. That information is very powerful. But Matt was so angry, he just didn't seem to care. And I love that. It's like, this is not going to stop me. Regardless of what you do, it's not going to stop me. I'm still going to be Daredevil. Come and get me if you need me, And I'm just, man. On one end, I'm very excited. On the other, kind of sad this is over. We're going to have to wait about a year. I know they're already in production, which is great. They're moving fast with it. But yeah, a lot of great things with this season finale, man. That action sequence in the beginning in the apartment with Frank and Daredevil, it was awesome. It's awesome seeing the Punisher do his thing. I love the banter. I love the dynamic. The chemistry these two have on screen is just give us more. It's just, your job is very easy. Just give us all of it, and people are going to be happy because the way that these two perform together, it's so magnetic. It's so rewarding to see them go back and forth. And it always comes down to their ideological differences. It's so hard for both of them to not. How can you not, right? When Punisher, it's so easy for him to pull the trigger, and Daredevil is like the complete opposite. He's a non-lethal force, and they're butting heads already, even though they are friends and they care for each other. Is like, please, they can't stand how each other, how they operate. And I love that. It adds such a great dynamic where it's like they're both trying to do the same thing, but they're going about it in a completely different way. And Daredevil will never come to terms with that. And I guess,
and Frank's never going to come to terms with that either.
Yeah, they're both set in their ways. Like, I feel like there's been moments where I thought that maybe Frank could be persuaded into, going the non-lethal way, but he wouldn't be the Punisher.
No.
He would lose that identity. Like, he needs to be that last resort. He needs to be the person that's going to do the dirty job, that's going to get his hands dirty, that's going to get his hands covered in blood, because he can take it. He's the guy to do the job, and not everybody can. So like, I like that he's got that power to him in a way where it's like, I will take the toll. And you can see it's taking a toll. It's not like he's the happiest person alive. he it takes a toll to do what he does, but someone's got to do it, essentially.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of his attitude. Someone's got to do it. You're not doing it, Red, right? Nobody else is doing it. So someone is going to clean up the trash. And I just love Jon Bernthal. I love how he portrays that rage and that emotion that's still with him when he's like, what do you know about me?
Right.
Do you even know why I'm doing what I do?
Like, what do you know about my pain?
Yeah, I love that they did that, because it shows that regardless of all the things that we see and how brutal he is and whatnot, that pain, man, it will never leave him.
I don't think it even could.
No.
He's just gone through so much and so much betrayal and loss and grief. And it just, that all of that, it just has to go somewhere. You know what I mean? And in a way, like it makes sense, right? With who he is, all of that anger, all of that rage and the sadness he's feeling, he's just directing it the best way that he can to something as productive as possible, right? This is his coping mechanism. And it's always something that I love about the character, the Punisher. There's just something so ruthless and uninhibited about him, right? He really does not care. There is no stopping this guy. Consequences? What consequences? I am the consequence. You know what I mean? Like, that's who he is.
Yep.
And I really love how Daredevil and Frank really seem to be on opposite ends in certain ways, but I think they also really complement each other. And I think, within the reality of this, obviously, they are both really necessary. because there are times where you really should stop and, listen and, try to talk it through, maybe reason with the person, see if there is anything in them, because I love that they made sure to mention that in this episode as well, right? There was bad in everyone, but there's also good in everybody. And I appreciate that we have both, because we need both. We have Matt, who will try to reason, right? He will try to figure something out, like whenever he can figure something out, like through the legal way, like the lawyer way, he does it. And whenever he can't, that's when he resorts to Daredevil, right? Because sometimes you need that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a bit more of a reasonable approach, but then there are some people you just can't be reasonable with. And I do believe that is a Marsha in a way, right? I feel like if Matt just had let Wilson Fisk die, my God, we would not be here.
Yeah.
We would not be here. Like, and in a way, I think that also weighs on Matt, like the guilt, like all of this blood, like you could have stopped this. So in that sense, I understand the Punisher. I understand his anger, where it's like, why would you do that? The thing is, you didn't kill him. You didn't have to save him. But then there's also who Matt is, right? He can't not save him.
He will lose himself.
He will.
In the process.
He does.
And we've seen it. And he addressed it here, where he's like, yeah, I almost lost myself to that darkness.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that again.
Right.
It would be great if I don't go back there.
Yeah, it's a scary place to be,
and
that darkness.
I like how Karen was saying, like, you do have darkness, but there's also hope and light in there. You have to embrace both. And, Foggy saw all of that in you.
Yeah.
And he believed in what you are and who you are. And that's what you got to do. Like, don't lose the darkness.
Right.
It's still very useful.
Yes.
But you need to hold on to that light as well. And I appreciate that, because that's Daredevil. It's balancing the line between using both of those things to motivate you. I think, speaking of light, I have that theory, man. I feel like we're heading there. I don't know about you, but all the scenes with Benjamin Poindexter with the Bullseye, it really seemed like he was not. I mean, he's never been just a straight up simple villain. He's always been more complex than that, but we're getting a lot more complexities here in the performance, where it definitely felt like he was being more forced than him wanting to do it.
Right.
And then there at the end with that shot of him in that apartment, he just seems unhappy. He just seems extremely unhappy.
He seems broken.
It feels like he wants to change. He wants something to change.
Right.
And I really hope that somehow he helps Daredevil. That's what I want to see.
Same.
I feel like at some point there's going to be a moment in time where maybe he gets to choose to do the right thing, and to, it ties back into that conversation.
Right.
Because that's what good people do. And I feel like there's a part of him who does want to be a good person.
I agree.
And I like that. That is so interesting. Like, this is the person who killed Foggy.
Yeah.
We should be hating him.
Yeah.
But the performance and the directing and the writing, it's all compelling, and it's making us reconsider. Right. And I like how it's about forgiveness as well. And I'm wondering, is that even possible for Matt? Because that's the ultimate thing, right? We know that he's a religious person. We know that's like the ultimate move he's going to have to do at some point. That's the biggest challenge he's going to have is, can he forgive this person? And I feel like perhaps we will see that. Perhaps we will see Bullseye try to ask for forgiveness. Maybe this is the one kill who pushed him over the edge, and he can no longer do this.
That was the line that he crossed.
Yeah. And he just who knows? I don't know. This is all a theory, right? But just given the way that they're portraying him and some of the cinematography and his performance, I'm like, it would be so interesting if you take him down that path where he goes and asks for forgiveness. Matt says, fuck no, you killed my friend. And then he tries to earn that good faith somehow.
Right.
Because that would be insane. If we get Bullseye on the team, on Dee Dee's team, Daredevil's team with Punisher and Bullseye, that would be insane.
That would be, oh man, I need that to happen. Oh yeah, there's no stopping that.
Trouble.
Because the thing is, like, when they were portraying Poindexter in the Netflix series, they always made sure to really add the nuance to him, right? There was a lot that was going on.
Turmoil in his mind.
A lot of turmoil, possibly some mental health issues. And I think in a way, like, there was a bit of weight lifted off of my shoulders when it was confirmed that it was Vanessa that ordered the hit, because it was not actually Poindexter himself going after Foggy in that way, right? This was him trying to get his freedom. Not that it excuses it. I feel like it just makes it just a little bit more palatable.
It's more complex.
Yes.
It's not as cut and dry as
revenge.
Him just wanting to take him out to hurt Matt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So again, does it still hurt? Yeah, absolutely. Like it's like the Punisher asks, right? He's like, well, what about Foggy? Did he get life? He didn't. At the end of the day, we can't forget that. And I really do agree with you that that's the next emotional challenge for Matt, which is going to be, is he going to be able to forgive that? Is he going to be able to move past it?
Because that's what the Kingpin does. It's not about who does it. It's who's pulling the strings.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's the real enemy.
Right.
It's like, it's the system, right? You don't target anybody specifically. You target the system because the system is broken. It's the system who is allowing this to happen in the first place. Right. And I feel like Matt is going to have to come to terms with that as well. I think it would be very interesting writing if they do that. I'm hoping for that because I do want to see more Bullseye.
Oh, yeah.
And they've done it before. You know, we've seen them be enemies. We've seen them fight.
Right.
I think the next obvious evolution to see something interesting and fresh is to see him, you know, to see an attempt to humanize him in some way or capacity and to see him try to be a better person. Just like Daredevil tried so hard to not be Daredevil and do it the legal way, how Kingpin tried so hard to not be Kingpin. I think it would be so interesting to see Bullseye not just be a mercenary, not just be a killer. You know, he's trying to do better. I think that would be such a great parallel to what we've seen in season 1, but with a character that we never really expected to see turn good or at least neutral, bit more muddy, you know, and I think that could also be a great way to also slowly push Heather into the dark side, which we've been seeing, you know, they've been teasing and we've been seeing her descent into, you know, the beginning of her hating vigilantes. And I feel, I mean, that's, the writing is good. It's supposed to make you feel this frustration because it's like, dude, Daredevil saved you. She's like, no, I saved myself. I'm like, bro, you would have been dead. What do you mean? You were dead. You were about to die. If it weren't for Daredevil, you would not be here. Period. What are you talking about? It just makes you so damn angry. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's
dude.
but it's like the hatred that she's feeling. It's so understandable in the sense of like when you're in that mental state, you don't see nuance, right? You don't see what things for how they actually are. You see them in the, like, this is her coping mechanism. And I love that we see that with every single character. This is how she copes because like, what a terrifying situation, right? Because like at the end of the day, she's not a hero. She's not a super badass in any shape or form. She's literally just a therapist. You know what I mean? She's a regular person trying to help people, doing her job essentially. And she gets mixed up in all of this bullshit. And then she doesn't have only one vigilante infiltrate her life, but technically speaking, two. The other one that she's not even aware of, right? And the thing is, someone like Muse, and like, you know, he's a young kid, he looks unassuming. How, like, the fact that she missed it, I can't imagine how that must feel for her, right? It's the confusion, it's the anger. It's like, how did I not know that there was something seriously wrong with this kid? How did not a single red flag go up in my head? All of those things that just collide into this weird, like, messy thing of hatred and anger. And it's just the easiest thing to point it towards something that is not you, right? That is different from yourself. And that's exactly what she's doing. It's very predictable. It's very natural, but she's gonna have to snap out of that because that is a really dangerous path to go down to where everything is just black and white, right? You don't see, you don't see the shades of gray.
Oh no, it's done. She's there now at this point with Kingpin. That's it. She's going to be so manipulated. She's not even going to see it.
Right. The thing is, like, that is kind of what I'm upset about, where this is like, Matt is someone that she's been with at this point, and they've been together seriously. They're saying, I love you and all that stuff. And it's like, you're not even going to, like, kind of pay attention just a little bit. Like, I understand, like, you're Wilson Fisk's therapist, but the thing is, like, just because someone kind of aligns with some of what you believe, that doesn't mean you throw out everything that's around you. And she's doing that. That's what pissed me off, right?
And she knew that Matt wouldn't have been happy about that. No, and she's doing it anyway.
And he's been saying it. And the thing is, like, it's very frustrating for us as the audience because we know Matt really is just trying to warn her. I can also kind of understand, but it's like, damn, like you really did not give a shit about Matt's opinion at all in this situation.
They're not going to last. This is it.
No way.
This is it. I mean, I feel like after the Karen comment and how she reacted in the hospital, I feel like, this is it.
He cares for her.
Yeah, but he's not in love.
But like, she's not fully in it. No.
Yeah. Neither of them are. I think Matt has so much on his mind right now. This is not a priority, and she's felt that. So like, I understand, but
I think that's one of the reasons why I think there's that resentment because he's been checking out so often on her that she's like in her head, she's already kind of breaking up with him, but she's just making it work to see if he'll come back in whatever shape or form, and he really won't. But she's missing half of the picture, right?
It would be crazy if
I do
gosh,
not
if
tell
she
her.
finds out.
Do not
Yeah.
tell her. Or
It's
maybe
gonna
do.
put so much into context.
I'm hoping that we at least get some nuance for her there, where once she does find out that Matt is Daredevil, that at least maybe she still stays on Fisk's side, right? Where she really becomes a radical in that sense. Whatever. That's writing. That it's a choice, but I hope that at least she experiences some conflict with that, where it's like, holy shit, like Matt is a good person, maybe a shit boyfriend, but he's a good person.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for some nuance there, just so just to explore the gray areas. That's what we're here for.
Man, they set up some really great stuff this season.
Yeah.
We still have Ayala. We saw her in the streets. I'm like, you need to get your hands on that amulet
now,
because if we get White Tiger season 2, that would be
that'd be sick.
awesome.
I mean,
and I feel like
we're gonna need White Tiger, I believe, at this point.
we'll see.
Like we need an army.
We need people. Yeah.
We
So
need
I feel
people.
like she's already like they set up the story perfectly for her to come back and do something about it.
Right.
She's young.
She's really
She's
young,
very
though,
young,
man.
but I mean, she could pull it off, man. She's got the rage and she clearly wants to do the
Yeah.
right thing. So,
I mean, Peter was also really young when he started. So.
right. We haven't seen the power set yet.
That's
So
true.
They've
That's
kept
true.
all of that very hush hush, so it's exciting. There's a lot of things that could happen in season 2 that could come to fruition. And I think as for the first step of this show, the way it returned, the way that it brought all the characters back, how we saw Matt's descent into madness, into this rage and given into this darkness, to him being pulled slowly back into the light. I really liked how the overarching story, how it was displayed. I still feel the same way about some of those mid-season episodes. I think they're a little bit on the weaker side, but I very much enjoyed the beginning of the show and the end of the show. I think they did a really good job.
So we know what writing team you prefer.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
don't worry. I'm on the same page with you.
It's pretty obvious. I think,
It's very obvious.
they did a good job at course correcting. I don't know whatever the original plan was, but you could definitely see the remnants of it. And I think the new direction is a better way to go.
Absolutely.
There's more stakes here. It's more layered. It's not just about either Daredevil or Matt. It's about both of them combined and their struggles and how they intersect. It's about all the past relationships, all that history. It just feels like there's history whenever like these past 2 episodes and the first one, like it feels like, you bring Karen back, you bring Frank, you reference stuff from the past. Again, it's not like it never happened. It's there. It feels like the New York from the Netflix show all over again. And I think that's what people were hoping for. And that's what we're getting. And to know that season 2 is going to be full of this makes me so happy. The whole season of this. I am so down for that.
Yeah, absolutely. There were definitely just a couple duds, I think, here and there episode wise. Not catastrophic by any means, but also not really quite the quality that, we were hoping for and looking forward to. But I agree with you. Like episode 1 and these last 2 episodes, I think were fantastic. And it's a great way to kind of recover that droop that it kind of happened, right? They just yanked that shit all the way up. They're like, oh, no, wait. We got to course correct. And they went hard. And I appreciate them for that because you have to, especially when you leave it at a cliffhanger. You need the stakes to matter in order for people to even want to come back, right? Otherwise, what are we doing here,
I will say, I think I loved episode 1. I very much enjoyed the courtroom drama episode. I believe that was 3 or 2.
I think so.
Can't remember right now. I loved 6. I thought 6 was a strong episode. It's the episode where Daredevil makes the choice to come back.
Right.
And we see him, save Ayala.
Yeah.
And then I loved these last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So all in all, I feel like it was just a couple of episodes that were kind of like that kind of felt under. So I think overall the season was a pretty good season.
It was a little droop.
Yeah,
It wasn't like
lost
I
a
said,
little bit of momentum. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people had an issue with the heist
episode.
So thank God they dropped 2 episodes that week because people would have been pissed.
Oh yeah.
But I very much enjoyed the season as a whole. And I'm just excited to know that, the next season has more of a clearer vision. There's
Right.
going to be no needs for reshoots, hopefully, no needs for rewrites. I mean, obviously, there's always some of that, but not to the extent where you have to scrap
Right.
parts of the, entire segments of the show to make it work. So I'm excited, man. I don't know when they're dropping the next season. I'm going to have to look into that, but there's a lot to look forward to, guys. Let us know your thoughts down below on Daredevil Born Again Season 1. We would love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.